Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Vital Bracelet D3 White Weight DiM, and for today's log we have Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. I've been looking forward to this Digimon for some time, but anyway, before we continue with today's log, just if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel because I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and cleave the like and subscribe button into two by Imperialdramon Paladin Mode's Omega Blade and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. We have Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. It's the Digimon that I've been looking forward to raising for some time. It's not the first time we have been raising him actually. We have seen him in Primeval Warriors as well as the Imperialdramon DiM naturally. But it's one of the coolest. I really like this Digimon because of its appearance in that movie. Since then I've always liked it, and in many of the games that I played it, whenever it's raisable I will always raise an Imperialdramon Paladin mode. In Digimon World 3 I raised 3 Imperialdramon Paladin modes. All 3 of my Digimon could evolve into Imperialdramon Paladin mode, so I had a party of 3 Imperialdramon Paladin mode in that game. It was crazy, it was nuts, and I did it just cause I could. So it's crazy. Aside from how powerful it is, I think it's cool because of how it looks, its design, as well as its origin as well, because it's we'll talk about that in the profile. But yes, this is not the first time we've seen him, and it's nice to get to see him again. Anyway, let's start with etymology and origin of his name. Yeah, but this is one of my top 3 favorite Digimon. I have 3 favorite Digimon: Omegamon, Alphorce V-Dramon, and Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. But anyway, let's look at this. Imperialdramon Paladin Mode. It's 3 parts to his name. Imperial just means imperial. Dramon is short for dragon, and Paladin is also the English name Paladin, which means the heroic champion or protector of faith. Right, signifies justice and everything. So it's a Paladin. Many games have the idea of Paladin. Yeah, usually some holy knight reference. So let's look at his profile on Digimon.net, and it explains everything. For those who don't know, oh, spoiler alert, but basically the Dragon Warrior Digimon Imperialdramon Fighter Mode has powered up further into a legendary Holy Knight Paladin Mode by obtaining the power of the Holy Knight Omegamon. So this actually comes from the Digimon Adventure 02 movie, where in the earlier movie we already have a Diaboromon that was defeated by Omegamon. So that was cool, and Omegamon is formed by the fusion of 2 Mega Digimon that makes it really powerful because it's Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon jawgrassing into Omegamon. So you can imagine it's a Digimon with 2 Mega level Digimon's power within it, right? So the power level doesn't really times 2, but you get a sense, right? It's a level up from Mega level, so it's really powerful. Then in this Digimon Adventure 02 movie, there came a stronger nemesis called Armageddon, and in this case Armageddon is so powerful that even that Omegamon couldn't defeat Armageddon. So eventually it came down to this jawgrass between Imperialdramon Fighter Mode, right, obtaining Omagamon's powers. So imagine Imperialdramon Fighter Mode is kind of like a powered up Mega level Digimon. Omegamon is also definitely a powered up Mega level Digimon because it's a fusion, a jawgrass of 2 Mega level Digimon. Now these 2 really powerful Digimons further jawgrass into one. You can imagine how powerful is Imperialdramon Paladin Mode, right? Its potential. So yes, Armageddon was subsequently defeated by Imperialdramon Paladin Mode, and yeah, it was really cool to see that. So let's get back to the profile again. This is the final strongest form of Imperialdramon, foretold since the ancient time, descended onto the ancient digital world during a great calamity in order to save it from complete destruction. All details of that time are shrouded in mysteries. Continued research into Digimon and digital world should eventually shed light on the subject. Imperialdramon Paladin Mode uses its special move Omega Blade to cleave the enemy in 2 with the ultimate sword, resetting and neutralizing their component data. So it looks cool, the artwork is amazing. But I say the artwork is amazing in inverted commas because, well, the concept is cool, and if you have watched the movie, he looks cool. But for some reason, the artwork just makes Imperialdramon Paladin mode really small. I think they were trying to showcase how big the Omegamon blade is. So it does showcase that. But it just makes the entire Imperialdramon Paladin mode look so small, like the actual body of it. So the artwork is not fantastic if you want to get a sense of how Imperialdramon Paladin mode actually looks. There are other official artworks of Imperialdramon Paladin mode that showcases how it looks, right? It's grandeur. So you can look at the movie screens and obviously go watch the movie if you haven't, or you can look up other artwork that Imperialdramon Paladin mode was featured, like in Digimon New Century or Digimon Crusade Collectors and all that. They have some really cool artwork of Imperialdramon Paladin mode that you can look at that actually looks very decent. Yeah, so those are some of the artwork that you can check out if you are trying to figure out how Imperialdramon Paladin mode should look like. Aside from its very hard to visualize artwork, there's the official artwork, ironically. So since we're done with profile and etymology, let's look at these evolution conditions. And we do that, we go to himlos.com, a highly recommended website for all your evolution condition needs. It's the reason why I'm able to document my logs for Vital Bracelet, Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. This site has everything. So thank you Himlos for making such a great website. If you're ever stuck trying to raise a specific Digimon, go to himlos.com, it will help you a lot. So Imperialdramon Paladin mode here evolves from a couple of Digimon. Just make sure that you look at the right section because he's, as mentioned, it's not the first time we've seen him. He has also appeared in the Imperialdramon DiM. So don't look at that section because we are looking at D3 white and red here. So it evolves from Itsudemo, Dinobemon and Mamimon. So Itsudemmon's evolution conditions are slightly easier: 10 PP, 3000 vital values, 15 plus battles and 50% win ratio. For Dinobemon and Mamimon, it is 12 PP, 3000 vital values, 15 plus battles and 50% win ratio. For Dinobemon, 60% win ratio for Mamimon. So just make sure you look at the right evolution conditions when you're using the specific Digimon, yeah? Don't miss out on that detail and evolve into something else. So that's it for its profile and evolution conditions. Pretty straightforward. Since you're done with that, let's take a closer look at its sprite, shall we? Thank you Dinobemon for helping me to defeat Imperialdramon, because honestly, like you saw earlier, I even pit it against Imperialdramon Fighter mode. It's just so tricky to find an opponent that Imperialdramon Paladin mode can fight, because it fires its finishing move on the first round, so it kills off the opponent too quickly and don't get a chance to document the secondary attack. So even when against Fighter mode, it finished off Fighter mode within the first round. So I was trying to find an ultimate level Digimon and above, and so long as we get it, hopefully it will dodge the first round. So Dinobemon helped a lot there by dodging the first round, and of course he actually subsequently managed to win the battle, surprisingly. So yeah, and now my Imperialdramon Paladin mode is injured and is healing, so I'm letting him heal. So the healing animation is actually the same as the sleeping animation. If you put it there, you'll see that it's actually the same. This is its sleeping animation and it's the healing animation. Now let's switch it back. Let's see the idle animation. You can see that this is its idle animation. It looks amazing. I have to say that the sprite looks awesome, right? It captures every single detail you can about Imperialdramon Paladin mode in the artwork, but then again the artwork wasn't, as we have established, it doesn't look that fantastic because the artwork is like so hard to figure out what's going on there. So, but it captures the detail. Having said that, comparing Imperialdramon Paladin mode to Fighter mode, for some reason on the Vital Bracelet, I somehow find that the Imperialdramon Fighter mode sprite has a bit more charm than the Paladin. Maybe because the Paladin is just, the whole thing is white. So don't get me wrong, the sprite is amazing. It represents the artwork completely. But because the whole thing is white, it kind of doesn't look as impressive as the fighter mode, whereas fighter mode, because of the different color combination of black, red, white, blue, and it's still able to represent it completely, somehow it's slightly more appealing for some reason. But yeah, Imperialdramon Paladin mode is still one of my favorites, and it's so great to be able to document him, and this sprite is just amazing. It definitely represents the artwork well and the design. And yeah, it's very reminiscent of the times when I get to race him on Digimon World 3 as well, to see his 3D model and so on. So yeah, very nice. And poor guy, injured. And that's his idle animation. Let's see his training animation. Are we able to train him even though he's injured? I think so. Let me see. Let's try. Yeah, I think we can. Let's see his punch animation. Just to see it. Yeah. Oh, he does the squats as well, but this time the Omega Blade is like next to him. It's very nice. I like the Omega Blade design. This Omegamon transforms into a blade and lets Imperialdramon Paladin mode wield it. You can see here, because it's completely white, right, it looks almost angelic. Right? But I think because it is completely white, somehow that color combination, that balance, Imperialdramon Fighter mode somehow looks better, yeah, in my opinion. But let me know what you think. Do you think the Imperialdramon Paladin mode looks better or fighter mode? I'm not talking about the general design, I'm talking about the sprite specifically, yeah. But yeah, it still looks great. I think its quality sprite is just amazing. Flying animation, dash animation. Yeah, so sprite is great. I'm just strictly talking about comparison between the two sprites here. Not that its sprite quality is lower. It's just the general design and feel. Let's look at his walking animation. This is his walking animation. Yeah, it's holding the sword while it's walking. Because the sword is so huge. It's damn huge. A huge sword he has there. Alright, then that's it. That's it for Imperialdramon Paladin mode. Log for today. Sadly, he still has to recover. If you haven't already, please go ahead and slice the like and subscribe button into two with Imperialdramon Paladin mode's Omega Blade, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I race, and I logs of Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color, and the playlists are right here, so do check them out if you're interested. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!